All right, step 3 of how to write purpose-driven articles. So far, we have a lot of this stuff filled out already, and we're just going to go ahead and finish it up and wrap it up here, so you can start distributing the article and start really generating some leads and stuff like that. You know, all the good stuff. So, expand on that section, the section that's right under the headlines, right here. Expand on it. You should have these filled out. 4 to 7, or in the case of my example, I only have 3 filled out, but I felt that those were the best 3 to represent. You could do the same thing. If you have more, it just gives you more options, basically. And what we're going to talk about is this part right in here, really the body, the meat of the whole entire article. So all that groundwork is finished. Go to each section where you made a headline and talk about that specific subject and expand on that section. So it sounds pretty simple. Go with your gut, and I want you to keep this in mind. Go with your gut and write what you feel in that section. The beautiful thing about the internet is that you can always go back and change something if you don't like it. So don't worry about being perfect. Again, this is kind of a rough draft. And for some people, they might go ahead and submit this. It really depends. You can go back and proofread this if you want, but at first, just go out there and just put what you're thinking down. Put exactly how you feel about each question or statement or whatever you want to talk about. Make sure it's specific to this up here. You want to make sure that it applies to each question or each statement, and then you just move on to the next one. That way it kind of breaks up the daunting task of trying to figure out your entire article all at once. So then after you do all those sections, after you have all that done, the conclusion part, which really used to trip me up when I was in English class, I used to fall apart at this part. I had no idea how to do this, but then through learning and adding to my value, I figured out this is the best way to do this. So in your conclusion, you'll learn by reading section, and you'll start from the bottom and work your way up. Take the last sentence and reconstruct it and continue the pattern all the way up to the top sentence. And that sounds kind of strange, but let me show you what I mean here. You'll learn many things that contribute to successful internet marketing, right? It's your first sentence. So don't do that one. Go to your last one. Why you'll fail if you don't become a problem solver. And what you want to do is you want to reconstruct that sentence and make it your first sentence and your conclusion. These are asking questions. You kind of want to make statements at the conclusion. Again, this probably isn't the best article because I felt like at the very end I kind of timed it up nicely with my third point, and I was okay with that being the conclusion. I didn't want to go ahead and add anything else to it. But again, you want to take the you'll learn section and you want to take each one of these sentences and reconstruct it to say the same thing but in a different way. That's all you're doing. So you're just re-engineering each one of those things, and you're just taking that and saying something the same way, just saying it to where it sounds like it's in a different way, And let's see, the distribution, the very final part. Now you're finished with your article. Now you can start really getting it out there and distributing it. And you want to maximize on all the time that you spent on your article, right? So you want to go to, and I'll actually have links to all the 5 top sites that are out there right now. And you can go and register for all of them, and you submit your article to each one of those sites. And you want to take, and I've actually done a video on this before about submitting articles to different sites, because you need to have your keyword in place. That's kind of why I had that stuff set up on the template. You already have your keyword part. You need to put that in there. You need to put your title. You need to put your body. But you also need to put a bio or something that's going to link to your main page. And I already did a tutorial on that. So I'll leave that out of there. I'll spare you that so you can actually just watch that other one. Let's see. Take all the information you've written down, submit it to the top 5 sites. The current ones are on the video below. And here's some things that I really want you to remember. I really want you to get out of this little 3-step series here. The more you do this, the easier it gets. Like I said in the very first video, my first article took me hours to write. But now I can do them in about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And that's the honest truth. I can really just bust them out, very quickly. So remember not to focus on being perfect. That was something that used to get me down all the time. I always felt like I wasn't using the right word, or the sentence sounded too long. Don't focus on that. Just go out there and just start writing articles, because the people who take massive action are the ones who are having success and driving traffic to their websites. And something that really helped me that I didn't mention here is you kind of want to clear your mind when you're doing articles. It'll take you much less time if you're not watching TV or if you don't have distractions or something like that. What I do is I actually go and I turn on the TV, but in a different way. I don't watch a show or anything. I turn it on the classical channel, the classical Masterpieces channel, I believe, or just light classical music, the music channels that you have on cable, and I listen to that, and that's it. And I turn everything else off. I turn the actual TV off. I leave my stereo on, and I have a light in front of me with the computer, and I just go and I just write. And I've gotten to the point now where I don't technically need to use this template anymore, but I use it sometimes if I really, really want to focus and I really want to get a good message out there versus trying to get it found in the search engines, because where I'm going to put it and things like that. So just wanted to move to this part. Congratulations. Finally, you've come up with that article, and I want you, if you've been following me so far, you've come up with your article. Congratulations again. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Let me know. My information is on the right side under Contact Me. And I really hope you enjoyed this training series. If I missed anything, if I left anything out, let me know. Get in contact with me, and I will try to fix it. And if you have any questions for me, which a lot of people have, and I appreciate that they've been going through my blog or hitting me on Skype or something like that, I appreciate that. So if you have any questions for me, I'm always available. If not, then I will get back to you as soon as possible. But again, I hope you enjoyed the training here, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.